Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm back with another interesting idea. As you guessed from the title, the name of this movie is What If Konoha Reacted to Naruto's Future? And yeah guys, it is an unscripted movie as well. Now before continuing this, happy birthday and shout out to Spidey for suggesting me this idea, and I hope that you're happy that I am making your idea. I know it has been a long time since I did any of your ideas, and for those whose ideas I haven't been making, it's just that I am really sick right now because yeah, let's just say I had way too much fun on New Year, and yeah, I was quite careless and I got sick. So I haven't recovered fully yet, so I will try my best to cover, most of your ideas this month if I can. And Spidey, I don't know if this is going to be a movie or short movie right now, but if it is a short movie, then I apologize in advance because, yeah, I just couldn't take it anymore and I had to, end it. So, yeah, just, don't mind me today. It's just that I'm quite ill. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, though. Yeah, without any further ado, let's begin. Our story begins in an unknown location, as we see a person with black robes pointing towards a person who was covered in dark, as the said person had a deep gurgly voice, as it said, "It is time. They are bound to know what would happen with him in the future." As the person who bowed then said, I will try my best, my lord, to tell them. You better now leave. As after that we have time skip to see that in Konoha, the Konoha 11 were training, as Naruto was on his training trip with Jiraiya and he wasn't present there. As Tsunade was busy with her work, Kakashi was busy with his, as Sakura and everyone else was training, until all of them alongside with their Kage disappeared. As they arrived in a bright light in an unknown location, as Sasuke Uchiha was also there, who has deserted the village. "Sasuke Uchiha, stand down. You are under arrest for deserting the village," said Neji Hyuga. "Try me." As Sanardin said, "Wait, this is not the time. Look, Sasuke, I know that you and I and our village have some differences, but we have to work together from getting away from here. I can find this on my own. Try all you want, but you will not be able to find the end of this plane. It is endless after all." As everyone's eyes widened as they heard this voice, as in front of them stood a skeletal figure inside black robes, as he looked at them, as everyone was now inching away from him because they had some sort of fear in their heart. "Do not fear me. After all, I am a servant of Shinigami-sama, who has brought you all here by his order. My name is Shin." "What do you mean? Are we dead?" said Neji. "No, you're not dead. This is a state that we call a limbo state. I have brought you physically here. You are still alive, very much." Okay, said Tsunade, "but why are we here, Shin-san?" "We are here because a great catastrophe will happen in this world, and to prevent that, we are going to have to react to the future of one certain person that revolves around all of you, that all of you know very well." "Who is that?" "I will tell you that, but first I gotta bring some other important people here." As with another snap of his finger, Hiruzen Sarutobi, as well as Minato no Mikaze and Kushina Uzumaki arrived from Bright Lights, as Tsunade was shocked to see them. "Sensei, Minato, Kushina, Tsunade? Tsunade-sama? Wait, where are we?" "By the order of the Shinigami, you are brought here, and you will be reacting to your son." Naruto, huh?" said the third Hokage. "Wait," said Tsunade. "You just brought them back, but why is it important for them to know they are already..." "Yes, we are already gone and dead, but why is it important to us?" "It is important because you will be all sent back with the memories that your future self watch here, and you have to prevent certain things that lead to this." Okay, I guess." As after that, chairs appeared as they all sat down, as a screen appeared in front of them. you will be reacting to Naruto Uzumaki. What? Why him? Why is it that he is so important? Sasuke said, he is important because he will be the very own threat that I'm trying to tell you and warn you about. As all of them guessed, Naruto Uzumaki being a threat? No, he couldn't be. As Hiruzen said, what sort of threat will he be? World-destroying level threat. And why would he destroy our world? You have to watch. As after that, the screen flickered as it was shown that Naruto returned after his training trip for 3 years. As soon as he returned, he was met by a different Tsunade, not the one he left behind. She was cold, and everyone was being cold to him. Wait, we wouldn't act towards him like this. Something must have happened. Something happened indeed. It was Danzo. Danzo, with the Sharingans that he has stolen from the dead Uchihas, used the Koto Matsukami to have all of you under control, and Naruto was left alone again. And Jiraiya wasn't saved as well, because, let's just say, you being controlled lured him towards, well, none other than Danzo himself, and Jiraiya was also controlled after that. And Naruto, as time went by, noticed that something was up, and when he tried to investigate it by his own friends, he was thrown out of the village, and he was attacked by Danzo, as he was close to dying off because he was, well, stabbed by Hinata and Sakura, who were manipulated and controlled by him as well. As something happened, something inside Naruto changed. He then lifted his hand up as the sky tore apart as a hammer came down, as it turned into an axe with the back of a hammer, as everywhere was nothing more than lightning, as Sakura and Hinata turned into charcoal, as Naruto was wearing an armor then, as his eyes were glowing with lightning, as was his body, which was coursing through lightning. What happened? As everyone was shocked at seeing this, Naruto wouldn't do this to Hinata-sama, as well as Sakura. This has to be a lie. It isn't. You see, that was the breaking point for Naruto. He broke through the fate itself. His fate was to be your savior and take the pain, but he had enough. He, with the help of Kyuubi, was able to, well, ensure his powers. What do you mean, powers? You see, Naruto is not only a soul that was born from both Kushina and Minato, but by a divine intervention known as Odin, the All-Father. He is from the Norse pantheon, our friends, and Naruto was his son. He was their god of war. As everyone was shocked, Naruto's soul is that of a god? Yes, god of thunder. As an image of Naruto was shown, blonde hair, blue eyes, quite muscular with his armor, as he held the same hammer. This is him, and now he will transmit to him, and you all, thanks to Danzo, will enrage a god. Now think about it, god of war, at top of that, god of thunder, who has destroyed 2 worlds on his own before. Now unleashed with his rage upon you, what will he do? As all of them shivered. As after that, the images were shown of that, of Naruto destroying everything, not giving them a chance, single-handedly destroying Konoha, and when Danzo tried to lift his hammer, Naruto smirked, as nobody could lift his hammer up. And that is a different hammer, we suppose. That is a weapon of a god. What did you thought it will happen? That weapon only belongs to him, and only he can lift it up. As after that, the whole world was shown from outer space, as they saw a Naruto floating there with his armor and, well, axe, as down there everything was in destruction and destroyed. As they saw Naruto smirk, and then he starting awake, as he then realized what he has done. Good riddance. When they heard these words from Naruto's mouth, they were all shocked. Sasuke was shocked as well. So that is the power of the dope? But wait, Sakura then said, as well as Ino, why would Odin send his son here then? For one thing only. You see, Thor was getting way out of hand. He was, well, going towards the Greek pantheon. There is another pantheon that matched quite theirs, and let's just say he had some affairs as well as girlfriend there that his father didn't like. And who were these girls? Athena, Hestia, as well as Artemis. Athena is the goddess of war as well as goddess of, the wise. As for Artemis, she's the goddess of womanhood and virginhood, as well as the moon. Hestia is the goddess of earth and family. And these three have fallen in love with him, and he as well. And from here on out, you will see that how he will go on to destroy not this pantheon, but our pantheon next, who have tried to help him for, his father's words. And you will see what a enraged god can do, especially Thor. As after that, we see that Naruto flying off with his lightning, as he arrived at first towards Asgard. And once he arrived there, he saw that his girlfriend of that were, wait. Since when did Naruto become a womanizer? He's a god. He's an immortal. We all get bored. We all have our needs. As everyone was quite surprised, as then they saw a mythical beast walking towards Naruto. As Naruto hugged him, as he chuckled, it's been a long time, isn't it? As he then said, Beowulf, as he rubbed his belly as the electric wolf now, which was so huge in a mountain, then chuckled and wagged his tail. Is that how? It's a mythical creature, able to destroy mountains with a single roar. As everyone gasped and had chills run down their spine. Such a soul trapped inside Naruto, who is always cheerful and all. That is the other side of Thor, the happy side that is shown to us. You see, whenever he's in front of, let's just say, his girlfriends, he changes. As the Lady Thor then arrived, this is as far as you can go. Hey, why are you copying my style? That is my clothes, and that is my hammer. Now give it back, said Naruto, as everyone had a sweat drop. He's acting like a child, because he's in Asgard. He thought that his father will be happy, but you have to watch to see what happens next. As after that, Naruto was shown that he was walking towards this lady who was impersonating him until she reveals her face. Jane? Wait, what are you doing here? I thought that, you broke up with me. Huh. That I did, but it was for our own sake, I guess. More like, I regretted it. You regretted it? Yes. Do you still, Naruto asked. Obviously, Thor, I do, you idiot, as she walked towards him and kissed. But how come you can lift that hammer? As Naruto was shown quite confused, as Jane began to tell her story and how she found the power of Thor when he disappeared. As Naruto then told her what has happened, and what life did he live there. I'm so sorry, Thor. You can call me Naruto now. At least that is the only thing that I love about myself. My parents that at least loved me. Now I know, because I can see through space and time again, and I can hear their voices. And I have a new companion as well, as the seal ripped itself apart and a giant fox appeared behind him with 9 tails. He took the 9 tails with him? Yes, and now you'll see what will he do. By the divine intervention within me, I grant you, Kurama, the 9-tailed fox, and the power of a god, and name you the god of foxes as well as hellfire. As Kyuubi became suddenly, more powerful and large, and it has ruins there. It is now more powerful than 2 10-tails combined because of the power that is granted to it by Naruto. As everyone was shocked, he can grant power as well? Yes, but only to those who he seemed fit and worthy. As everyone was shocked by this, as suddenly we see Odin, Loki arrive there, alongside with Asgardians. What are you doing here, Thor? Or should I say Naruto? Your punishment isn't up. Shut up, old man, Naruto said. as he looked at him. Because of you, I have suffered enough. Jane, step away from him. He's not stable. Jane will go nowhere. As lightning began to cackle there. It was not the lightning that Thor could have, and in his hand was the Stormbreaker. You have that power. Did you not think that I will not have this power, Father? The power to destroy Asgard as well as you. It is more than strong enough to kill me, so I'm doubting that it will be strong enough to kill you. But I will have help then. As his mother arrived. Son, shut up, woman. You're no mother of mine. Neither are you no father of mine. I only have two parents, Minato and Kushina. No one else aside from them. Those mortals that you speak of, they are not your real parents. We are. And you are nothing more than my progeny who brought me into this world. It seems you have gone corrupt. It is because of you, Odin. And today you will pay alongside the Asgard, who did this all because I fell in love with Greek goddesses. We are not meant to mingle with Greek. That is against the Norse mythology's very own roots. And it will be turned into that. What? Mythology. A myth. Nothing more than that. As from the ground rose Hela. Hello, father. As Hela then looked back at Thor. Why have you brought me back? I thought that you... I know what I did. And I need your help again, sister. You want to reclaim Asgard as yours, right? As she nodded, I'll help you. Help you defeat all of them. Hela, said Freya, their mother. Shut up, old woman. You're no mother of ours. You were the one who made me unconscious when this old man sealed me away. And you all will pay for this. And all hell broke loose as Jen Foster from the side corner watched the two gods destroying the whole Asgard. He destroyed his own mythology and turned it into a myth. He is Naruto. He keeps his promises, remember? As everyone was just flabbergasted and shocked. As everyone then stopped for a while. As the images of the destroyed Asgard was shown as Hela as well as Jane, and Thor was shown flying above it, hovering it. As he looked towards the camera and smirked, now we're going to go towards the Shinto Pantheon and destroy that Pantheon as well, and make that world and universe crumble and fall apart in itself. See, this is where things turn for worse. He doesn't forgive us yet. Because of holding and giving him such life, he'll be now coming for us. Your lives are already dead, and it is all because of that Danzo bastard that this will happen. So Danzo is the main root of our problems. Yes, he is. And this problem just doesn't end here. It will destroy 3 pantheons of gods and goddesses, which are the sole reason that the world stands upon, stabilized. And if we are gone, the whole universe will crumble in itself, and Naruto could give 2 fucks about that right now. As after that, everything was paused, as out of nowhere, lightning ripped open, as they saw a grown-up Naruto, much muscular, wearing an armor, arrived there. Hello, everyone, as they all flinched looking at him. What is he doing here? As Sasuke took this chance to attack him because he has just implanted his brother's Sharingan. As with a single bit slap he was thrown to the corner, and he couldn't get up. Down, boy. You cannot defeat me, even in 1,000 years of training worth. As he walked towards them, mainly towards Kushina and Minato, who were quite scared of him as well. Don't be afraid, father, mother. As he hugged them, I missed you. Even though you were the one that, pushed him inside of me. But I know you tried to save this village. You believed them. As did I. He said, looking at them. But now I know the whole truth. And I am quite, sad that I did kill you. Listen to me, Naruto, Sasuke. I'm sorry, Bachan. I did not knew. Heck, I just found out. Wait, so you're from the... From the future, yes. I was visiting ruins until I sensed something off balance here. So I arrived here, using the power of my Bifrost that I carry with me. As everyone was shocked, as Naruto then said, I'm sorry to all of you. At least some of you, as he turned towards Sasuke. As Sasuke was shocked by this as he was finally able to get up. Give me that power, dope. I saw what you did to the fox. And you think that I will do the same for you. Don't you want me back? No. Why would I? I'm a god. You're a mortal. You're nothing to me. Nothing more than a pest, that is. Oh, you're watching my future. Nothing good will come out. You have to stop here, Shin. Or do you want me to repeat what I did to your future self? No, Naruto-sama, please. Be merciful. I'm just trying to prevent them to stop me from gaining my power and my true loved ones. That I will gain, no matter what happens. And I will not destroy this world, but the Asgard has to go, as well as the Greek mythology. These two mythologies need to be turned into myths, and nothing more. They do not deserve to be existed. As with the lightning rip, Naruto disappeared. That was quite scary. His aura is different, completely different, said Ino, as everyone else nodded. As all of this was happening, Rock Lee was quiet. You know, I thought that Sasuke was my rival, but Naruto is. He has the power of a god and the power to destroy the pantheons full of gods. And he just came here and felt bad for us. Meaning he is still the same Naruto that we called our friend. All we have to do is trust in him and change him, right? That is not so simple. All you have to do is just to go back and show the, people of your timeline these memories. To kill Danzo. And not only that, Orochimaru as well. What do you mean? As another screen popped up. You see? I have another possibility. Once you try to preserve that from happening, as Danzo is killed and executed, Orochimaru is the next turtle, as he, alongside the Otsukis, will kill, Hinata Yuga, who is going to be his wife, as Naruto Uzumaki. As Hinata blushed, as then the picture of three were shown, Himawari, as well as Boruto and Naruto, as the power awakened within them, as Himawari became a Valkyrie, as well as Boruto became Heimdall, because his eyes then glowed white, as he had a sword in his hand. As for Naruto, he regained his power of a Thor, and what happened next was a mere destruction, as he fought between Otsuzukis and him, and Otsuzukis were scared shitless when they knew who they were fighting with. And then was the time that the clash of the power and the usage of the power destroyed the whole world. So either way we die. No. If Hinata dies, if you save the future, who is going to be his wife, there will be dire situation. So Hinata, you need to protect yourself at all cost. As Naruto arrived again, but he was a different Naruto, as he had two more people amongst him. One girl with purple hair and blue eyes with two whisker marks, and a boy with blonde hair and blue eyes. Himo, Boruto, go to your mother. I will go to her mine. Yes, father. As Naruto is in his armor, walked towards his parents. Mother, father. As he hugged them, I missed you so much. As everyone was shocked. I'm sorry, Bajan. In the end, I guess I was the demon. Even though everyone agreed that I wasn't, I ended up destroying everything because of my own grief and my power. You didn't knew, Gaki. You didn't knew. I knew, God, Bajan. I knew everything. I have remembered this after Kurama and I synced. Who I was, what power I held. I was always scared of those powers to use them. And I myself delayed the usage of that power, and it caused Hinata-chan to die. I'm so sorry, Hinata. I failed you as a husband. As Hinata was splashing up a storm, as she was being hugged by, her son and daughter, which it seems, as everyone was shocked, as Kushina and Minato then went towards the two kids. Are these our... Yes, they're your grandson and granddaughter, as both of them were, cuddled with love, as Himawari and Boruto cried a bit and were happy. As the Shinto path arrived, "Thank you for doing this," Naruto said. "Well, we're happy that we were able to grant you some sort of happiness. We are going to warn them if something happens in the future, and we're going to make it sure that this doesn't happen and the world isn't destroyed. I will try to work with my powers, and after I unlock them completely and work with them, everything will be fine, right? Yes, everything will be fine." As after that, the three of them disappeared, as the gods disappeared as well, as everyone turned towards Shin for answering. That was a different Naruto, from a timeline in which you are able to stop that catastrophe from happening, as well as Stanzo and Orochimaru are stopped. But the Otsutsuki strike. Otsutsukis are a being that are from the Sage of the Six Spots clan, and they want their chakra back. What do you mean their chakra back? Hiruzen said, "It has been hours since Sage of the Six Spot." As everyone's eyes widened, it all makes sense now. The chakra, it didn't came from the earth, it was from them. Yes, and they want it back because they are power hungry. And only way they can get it back is by fighting. And Naruto stood in their way, and they aimed where he was weak, towards his wife. And let's just say the world is not feeling well after that happened. Naruto literally decimated everyone in his spot, just to get back at them. He doesn't care who it is. When his power are out of control, he will kill them. And that is why I am telling you, especially, to beware of Otsutsukis, because they are dangerous, and they are going to appear after the 6th Hokage is done, and the 7th Hokage, Naruto, takes position after the 4th Red Shinobi War. If you want to, you can prevent that from happening as well. Alright, now we should go back to reacting to the Naruto Weaver. I'm sorry, but weren't we? We were only taking a break as I showed you another miniature future of what might happen, because there is that possibility only left that was yet to be seen. And now you have seen each and every possibility. And now you know what might happen if Naruto awakens his power within the time of rage and betrayal. Once he is able to achieve his power slowly and surely, after you tell him about his powers, he will gradually become the god of thunder and war, and he will be unstoppable. Why should we tell Dobe about his powers? He isn't need of those powers. I am the one who should be granted. Well, I'm sorry, Sasuke, you are not born with the powers of a god. You are just born as any other mortal here. Naruto, on the other hand, was born here as a punishment, but his punishment will turn into a blessing, because his father and mother from that time will, feel pity for him when they see his report, which will be at the age of 16. His 16 years worth of life. For God's time is meaningless, and that is why they will be busy in their own work. So, why can't I be the one who has that power? As I told you before, you're nothing more than a mortal. Can I have yours? You can try all you want. As Sasuke disappeared and slammed his Chidori straight through his ropes, as everyone was quiet and gasped, "Are you out of your mind, Sasuke? Stand down!" You really are an idiot, Sasuke Uchiha. What? As the face fully revealed, it was a skeleton as Sasuke gasped and turned back. As the skeleton grew, muscles and skin, as everyone was shocked who it was. It was Mikoto Uchiha. "Hello, son." Mother? Now I know how you attacked Naruto-kun at the Valley of the End. Mother, I didn't mean to. Shut up, Sasuke. It has to be a genjutsu. No, you can't be my mother. I really am your mother. I was killed by my son, and the other one is a degenerate. I do not know if I'm cursed or blessed. Blessed that my one son took my life away from this deranged one, or cursed that one is a killer and one is a sociopath. As after that, she turned back into skeleton. I hate the name Uchiha. Mikoto is dead. I am Shin now, the secretary of the Shinigami-sama. Who in return of becoming his slave, has granted those who were innocents of the Uchiha clan heaven. As Sasuke then said, "But mother, I'm here to..." "Shut up, Sasuke. Sit down. I have brought you here because I pitied you and thought that you will be able to change, but it seems that you are not willing to. So there's no use of you. Please, wait! I promise that I will." "Good. Now listen." As after that, the main future was brought back to life. As then, the Shinto Pantheon was shown fighting against Naruto. Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, and their forces, nobody stood a chance. Naruto, Hela, and Jane Foster destroyed them. So this is where you were trapped, huh? These were the pathetic gods who did this. Yes, they were. But before we go, as he ripped open Shinigami's stomach, I would like these two souls back. The souls of my real mother and father, Minato and Kushina, as he brought them back to life as his celestial warriors. Naruto? As they saw the reunion, as Naruto cried for the first time, as Jane and everyone comforted him, as after revealing to them what has happened, they were enraged beyond anything. As Naruto at the still time did not knew, Kami, Yami, and Shinigami tried to tell him, but Naruto didn't want to listen. He was way too much hard-headed right now, and he needed to vent out. Now only one stop remains, mother. I need to get my soulmates back. I should have known that there will be more than me. Oh, come on, Jane. You're bound to know that I'm a god, and I sort of had many relations well before you, right? I read in the mythology. If you knew, then why are you asking me, woman? Shut up! As she blushed and looked away, as Naruto chuckled. You will never understand a woman's heart, Naruto. Right? Yeah, sister, you can call me that now. As after that, all of them with Bifrost disappeared. Where is he going to now? Hiruzen said as everyone was scared. Then Naruto, with such ease, was able to destroy Kami, Yami, and Shinigami, the very gods that they worshipped. These people, the foolish civilians, they do not know what they are biting at. They're biting at something the more they can chew upon. As Hiruzen had to make sure that those idiots will survive. Otherwise, well, let's just say there will be hell to pay. As he has seen in the future. As the future continued, as Hestia, Athena, and Artemis was shown, as they were inside the Winter Solstice, where they were sitting and the other gods were bickering. They only had one thought in mind, as out of nowhere lightning popped, as there stood Naruto. I am back, Zeus. It all happened because of you, didn't it? You and your paranoia. Your son that you will have with my sister and daughters will cause great rift, and your regime will end with me. I will grant this as a gift to my son, and those gods who stand against me will perish. Side with me, and the Olympus that you all wanted will be born. Side with him, and the cursed Olympus that you all reside in will be yours. As only and only their god of war Ares stood with his father, as everyone, even his own wife, sided with Naruto. You all are going to betray me? As the thunder boomed, as Naruto disappeared. Fake thunder god here, as Naruto cleaved his head off with a single strike, as Athena, Artemis, as well as Hera and Hestia looked away. I am sorry, Hera. It needed to be done. Until then, you will be the queen of Olympus and regine over everyone. Hi, my lord. As suddenly, every titaness appeared there. You have killed the king, so meaning that his rules and regime has died. We as the titaness of darkness and eternal energy are here to reclaim, as with a single strike of lightning that was so much in discharge, every titaness faded away, as every god was shocked. I have returned 100 times stronger than before, stronger than you or any titan here. So mind your language. This is under my protection. As the other gods were happy that Zeus was finally gone and taken care of for once. As Naruto then went towards his future wives, Artemis, Athena, and Hestia, as they hugged and kissed, and Naruto finally found his peace. 100,000 years later, we see Naruto's son, Boruto, who he named, sitting on the throne, who was born from Jane Foster, with blue eyes and blonde hair, with two whisker marks, seated there, as his daughters Himawari and many others were just roaming around there. As his daughter Kushina, which was born from Artemis, with auburn hair, was also there, with a bow with hand. As the screen that was shown then suddenly faded, as the Shinden said, "Now you all will return, knowing fully well what you need to do, and prevent this future from happening. In the end, Naruto will get a happy ending though, but you will all, alongside us, will not be there. And Zeus, even though he is the most hated god, he is in need of being there at the time and not be killed before his time. And he will be killed by Boruto Uzumaki, who will be the new king of Olympus, and his husband to Hera, as she is still waiting for her true loved one to be arriving there. As after that everyone disappeared, and Shin just prayed that everything will go as planned. And 3 years later Naruto did return, and this time Danzo was already executed at the time of their return, and many catastrophes were prevented from the past to happen, as they already knew what to do, and many people were on their sides as well, and they all knew about Naruto's life and what would happen because of the proofs that the elders were seen with and shown with, as were the council were. And as time progressed and everything went as in canon, the fourth Great Shinobi War also did not happen, as after that, the Otsuzukis, when they arrived, Naruto has regained his power somewhat and was able to take them down easily without getting any karma seal and consequences from Momoshiki, Ishiki as well as Kishiki. None could be able to stand in his way, and Naruto gradually learned to use his powers, and he had given birth to, well, two children with his wife Hinata Yuga from this world, who he given the immortality and revived his parents to leave towards his own pantheon, where he was welcomed with open arms, and there he met with his other half-wife, Jane Foster, and after that they went towards the Greek one, now in order to get married the proper way. And Zeus still declined, and, well, Hera and Boruto had some sparks within them, which caused Boruto to challenge Zeus for Hera's hand, and Zeus obviously lost. Being, well, the sore loser, he struck his weapon inside Boruto, but Boruto was able to survive and Naruto cleaved his head off because of disloyalty. And Odin agreed to this, and Boruto was named the new king of Olympus. And Hestia, as well as Artemis and Athena, were happy to see their lover, who proposed to them proper way and married to them. As after that, the Shinobi world was blessed by Naruto and his son, as were, well, the USA or Percy Jackson verse. As for Odin, his universe was happy as well, and every pantheon was able to survive from great catastrophe. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this story off, guys. I hope you like this one, and if you do, then please leave a like and subscribe to my channel if you like the content of this channel, as this is Uchiha and I'm signing off. Peace.